Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Project Motor Racing to answer one big question: do GT3 cars really feel different? I'm taking the Porsche, Audi, Mercedes AMG, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Chevrolet, and BMW around the legendary Imola Circuit in Italy. Same track, same conditions, let's compare handling, balance, and pure performance. Let's get started. Alright, let's dive into this Porsche 911 GT3R, the 992 generation, and trust me, this is not just another race car, this thing is an experience. Under the rear deck, we've got a 4.2-liter naturally aspirated flat six, pushing out 565 horsepower at a screaming 9,250 revolutions per minute. No turbo tricks here, just pure, mechanical madness. And yes, it sounds exactly as angry as you imagine. With 430 Nm of torque at 9,000 revolutions per minute and a 6-speed sequential gearbox, every upshift feels sharp, direct, and brutally honest. This car doesn't ask politely, it demands precision. What really stands out is the grip and steering feel. The front end is almost telepathic. Thanks to the double wishbone suspension derived from Porsche's RSR program, the car slices through corners with spooky accuracy. It feels like a mid-engine car on turn-in, but with classic rear-engine traction on exit. Then there's the aerodynamics. A massive, highly complex aero package generates serious downforce, making the car feel more and more glued to the asphalt as speed builds. At high speed, it's not just stable, it's planted. But let's be clear, this is a demanding machine. Trail braking? You'd better respect it. Rear-engine dynamics? They reward skill, and punish mistakes. This is not a relaxing drive, this is full focus, every lap. Raw, intense, immersive, the Porsche GT3R 992 doesn't just test your speed, it tests you. Alright, let's jump into the Audi R8 GT3 Evo 2. This car is all about pure, old-school motorsport emotion. Under the hood sits a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10, and yes, it sounds absolutely glorious. High revving, raw, and screaming its way to the limiter, the engine delivers a driving experience that modern turbo cars just can't replicate. Power delivery is strong and linear, pushing well over 585 horsepower. It may not feel instantly explosive like some turbo rivals, but that smooth acceleration gives you incredible control and confidence on corner exit. What really defines the Audi, though, is the mechanical feedback. You feel everything: the wheel grip, rotation, and weight transfer. The mid-engine balance allows the car to rotate beautifully, but it demands precision. Push too hard in slower corners, and understeer will remind you who's in charge. This is a focused, no-nonsense GT3 machine. It rewards clean inputs, patience, and commitment. Drive it right, and the Audi R8 GT3 Evo 2 delivers one of the most sensory-rich and satisfying experiences in modern GT racing. Okay, next one is the Mercedes AMG GT3, and this is the car that politely tells you, relax, I've got this. Lights on, engine firing up, and that naturally aspirated 6.2-liter AMG V8 delivers a deep, muscular sound straight away. As the race starts, the first thing you notice is how calm and forgiving this car feels. It's incredibly stable, predictable, and confidence-boosting, perfect when the grid compresses into turn 1. Off the line, the power delivery is smooth and linear. No sudden spikes, no surprises, just clean traction and controlled acceleration. This Mercedes doesn't try to scare you, it encourages you to push a little more every lap. Into the first corners, the chassis feels planted and composed. Braking is strong and consistent, allowing late braking moves with confidence, and the aero really starts working at speed, pressing the car into the track. You can attack the curbs aggressively, and the suspension just absorbs it without drama. There is a hint of understeer if you rush the entry or get greedy on throttle, so smooth trail braking and patience are key. Trust the aero, trust the grip, and the AMG rewards you with stability and momentum. This isn't the wildest GT3 car, it's the smart, reliable one. Easy to drive fast, hard to unsettle, and deadly consistent. Green light, race on, Mercedes precision. Alright, buckle up, here we go with the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2, and yes, this one means business. Lights on, engine screaming, that naturally aspirated V10 already reminding everyone why Lamborghini doesn't do quiet. As the race starts, you immediately feel how connected this car is, steering is sharp, throttle is sensitive, and every input actually matters. No lazy driving allowed here. Off the line, traction is strong but you still need respect. Too much throttle, and the rear will happily step out to say hello. Get it right though, and the car launches forward like it's been fired from a cannon. Through the first corners, the aero really starts to work. The car feels low, wide, and planted, giving you confidence to commit early, but it's still demanding precision. Smooth steering, clean braking, and measured throttle, that's how this Lamborghini rewards you. The V10 pulls hard through the revs, gear changes hit fast and aggressive, and every downshift sounds absolutely savage. You're not just driving, you're fighting the car, negotiating with it, and when it listens, it feels incredible. This is not an easy GT3 car at the start of a race, but master it, and it becomes a weapon. Lights out, race on, Lamborghini style. Now it's time for the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, British muscle with racing manners. This car is aggressive, fast, and loud, yet surprisingly approachable. Under the hood sits a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, pushing around 535 horsepower, delivering that deep, thunderous V8 soundtrack every GT fan loves. What makes the Vantage special is its balance between fury and forgiveness. It's clearly built to be quicker than its predecessor, but also easier to drive. Power delivery is strong yet controlled, giving you confidence on corner exit without constantly fighting the rear. On track, the chassis feels solid and planted. The updated aero package and revised suspension provide excellent stability under braking and impressive grip through high-speed corners. It's a car that encourages commitment, but never punishes small mistakes. The handling is communicative and predictable, making it suitable for both experienced drivers and newcomers. With a wide setup window and multiple traction control options, the Vantage GT3 adapts to your driving style. In short, this is a true modern GT3 machine, raw V8 drama combined with refined control, delivering a fast, confident, and incredibly satisfying racing experience. Let's unleash this American monster, the Chevrolet Corvette Z06 GT3.R, and trust me, this one doesn't whisper, it screams. Lights on, revs rising, and that flat-plane crank V8 already sounds more like an exotic supercar than a traditional muscle machine. As the race starts, the engine climbs fast, pulling hard toward the top of the rev range, and you instantly feel how aggressive yet focused this car really is. Off the line, the power delivery is explosive but controllable. You need a smooth right foot here, because this Corvette rewards precision, not brute force. Get greedy on throttle, and the rear reminds you this is still a race car with attitude. Into the first corners, the mid-engine balance shines. Turn in is sharp, rotation is strong, and the car feels alive beneath you. Steering inputs need to be clean and deliberate, no overdriving, but once you get it right, the Corvette flows beautifully through the corner. The sound is pure drama. High-pitched, raw, and aggressive, every upshift hits with intent, every downshift screams race car. Braking is solid, confidence inspiring, and the aero starts working immediately, giving you grip when you commit. This isn't just American power, it's American precision. Demanding, fast, and incredibly rewarding from the very first lap. Green light, race on, Corvette style. Now it's time for this BMW M4 GT3 Evo, and yes, this one feels like it's already calculated the lap before we even move. Lights on, revs up, and the twin-turbo straight six comes alive with that deep, aggressive tone. As the race starts, you immediately notice how stable and confidence-inspiring this car feels. Everything is calm, controlled, and very precise, exactly what you want when chaos hits into turn 1. Off the line, the power delivery is strong but incredibly manageable. No drama, no surprises, just clean traction and relentless acceleration. The Evo upgrades really show here, making the car easier to drive while still brutally fast. Into the first corners, the BMW feels planted and predictable. High-speed sections are its playground, smooth steering, excellent feedback, and a chassis that lets you place the car exactly where you want it. You don't fight this car, you work with it. Braking is powerful and reassuring, but it still demands respect in low-grip moments. Be precise, stay smooth, and the M4 rewards you with consistency and confidence lap after lap. This isn't the loudest or wildest GT3 on the grid, it's the smart one. Calm, precise, and seriously fast. Green light, race on, BMW style. And there you have it, the final lap times are on screen, showing just how different each GT3 car really feels in Project Motor Racing. From precision and stability to raw power and character, every machine brings its own personality to the track. If you enjoyed this GT3 comparison, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your favorite car in the comments. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.